Hi.
Ah, yes. I'm Jonn Ritland, and that is...
The Durbinator.
a SmackDown Live New Orleans review.
Yes!
A much livelier crowd, despite the fact apparently the...
It was New Orleans.
Yeah, this is true, and the arena was only like 60% full.
If you were to take twice to Lafayette, you still wouldn't have New Orleans.
No, you wouldn't. I mean, and to be fair, I'm sure Lafayette is a lovely place. They just have dead crowds. But yeah, we have...
New Orleans is where I got this ring.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How was New Orleans?
Yeah, it was the first of my skull ring collection.
Yeah, but no, how was it to actually be in New Orleans?
I was disappointed by Café Du Monde. Their beignets are nothing compared to the family recipe.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that said their bidets are not. I thought that's what you said.
Right.
So yeah, we get an interesting show. Much better than Raw.
Ooh, yes.
Much better.
So much better.
Shane with
one sore sticking point, but we'll get to it.
We will get to that. Shane starts coming out to the ring. We get recaps of Kofi at Elimination Chamber. And boy, that is one of the few times in recent years they got me where I was like, they actually got me. I thought they were going to do it.
Yeah, SmackDown, the A show.
It really is. But maybe not an A grade tonight, but we'll see. NXT talents on tap tonight. They were so good and Lafayette was so shit to them.
This is a very smart idea, bringing in these NXT talent, not only because you can build their names up, but you also give a lot of the talent some time to rest, some time away, just to take a break. But speaking of away, you know who else is showing up tonight? SmackDown's long lost sanity.
They are. Miz, of course, is coming out to talk to Shane.
And apologize and try and talk him into setting up a rematch for the tag team champions.
And even though the rematch clause, the automatic rematch clause is apparently done, the Usos are out there. I don't know which one drove here, but hopefully not Jimmy.
Mm-hmm. So they were jaywalking?
They were. That's jaywalking and Jimmy walking.
I miss Fashion Police.
I do miss Fashion Police. Hopefully they come back soon. Well, Breeze is back, but anyway. Yeah, it's a promo. It's like, wait, we should do this. We should do this. Should we face them? And Shane makes the match for Fastlane.
Yes.
It's in Cleveland, Ohio.
I do not believe that is how that is pronounced.
Are you pronounced?
Bro.
I hate that theme so much. Quick plug, by the way. Check out the Derb's NXT 205 Live review tomorrow. It will be back.
Yes.
I didn't do it last week because I had so many shows. I do a lot of shows on my own. So
Yes.
3 New Japan reviews coming up this weekend.
Yes.
So yeah, we're getting the Usos versus Shane and Miz at Fastlane.
Yes.
Shane's going to possibly turn on Miz. Maurice will have questions. And then we get Aleister Black versus Andrade. And Zelina at ringside with Andrade, which is funny.
Yep.
Absolutely hilarious.
Absolute professional, not showing it in the slightest.
And we were joking before, when Aleister was like announced, like, wouldn't it be funny if Aleister faced Andrade? And then they announced it, and we're just laughing. We're just laughing.
I had a couple of those moments tonight where I was joking about shit happening and shit was happening.
I can't decide if it's just because you're a psychic or they're just that predictable.
I can see it too in the future. Anyway,
it was a good match. It was good stuff.
Yeah, it was a fantastic match. It's
what
you'd expect from Andrade Cien Almas and Aleister Black.
Obviously not as good as their takeover match because they didn't have as much time. But
sure,
there were a few weird exchanges and everything, but still
a couple misses. But
Aleister hit the Black Mass, and Zelina was probably just excited to get backstage. But whatever.
Their matches are fast paced, but they're not choreographed, which that can cause some miscues and misconnects. But
like in some of the older cruiserweight matches in WCW.
Yeah.
But
and some of the current cruiserweight matches in other promotions and also WWE.
Yes, but Aleister wins, and then we get the Bar in purple talking to Gargano and Ciampa.
Speaking of 205 Live, man, they must be big fans of 205 Live with that obnoxious shade of purple.
That is an obnoxious shade of purple. But they're talking, they're going to hype their match for later. And then we get
it's
Styles.
Like the opposite of camouflage what they were wearing.
It was. Camouflage. So, Styles, Jeff, and Kofi. Kofi extending the olive branch.
With pancakes.
And Xavier carrying Big E. And I don't know what the fuck I watched.
Something amazing.
It was.
I don't think the show ceased to be entertaining.
Which is something. But then we get to the Bar versus Ciampa and Gargano. Now, it was a good match, but there was this one moment where Ciampa Oh,
Woo!
his knee.
I think that re-injured our knees.
Mine pretty much exploded watching that. Thankfully, Ciampa was okay, but my God, that was so scary. Please don't do that.
He went for power bomb from the top turnbuckle, and he couldn't get his leg out of the way in time, and his leg went.
Ooh, it just landed badly, and I heard that pop.
God, I would have screamed like Bugenhagen with that.
That was an interesting character, but thankfully Ciampa was okay. He saved Gargano, being pinned, and then we got a victory for Ciampa and Gargano, and that was good stuff. It was a really enjoyable match.
Great way to build him up.
And the Bar can take a loss at this point.
Yeah,
they've been champions enough. Thankfully,
if you can't pass the Bar, you can't be a lawyer. But thankfully, they had Tommaso Ciampa, who's also Thomas Whitney Esquire.
Never forget that.
He was a lawyer, so he already passed the bar.
Jake Roberts had problems with passing the bar in '96.
Yeah.
I ruined it, didn't I?
I
did. But we then get a Ricochet video package. Asuka's here talking to Kayla and saying, "I am ready for a new challenge at TLC." She said, she said she beat Becky and Charlotte at TLC, and I'm sorry, but that's hilarious. It's hilarious to me. But then she wants a new challenge. And then Mandy. Mandy and Sonya there, and
Mandy stole Sonya Deville's look.
Or Creative just gave her Sonya's look.
We now give her look to you.
But this is where the show kind of grinded to a halt. Now you had Lacey at one point coming out distracting everybody.
Yeah.
Just doing her catwalk thing.
For some reason.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I don't know what she said to Sonya. It's possible we may get a four-way between these women. Yes, I know what the fuck I just said. Sonya would like that. I'm kidding. So, at least Sonya and her new girlfriend seem happy together.
Anyway.
But this match is where everything grinded to a halt because Asuka has not been on TV since the SmackDown before the Rumble.
She tapped out Becky Lynch
at the Royal Rumble in that terrific match, one of the best women's matches I've seen.
What happens during this match, John?
They had Mandy pretend that she got something in the eye, probably from Corey, or at least that's what Corey wishes he would do, and then throws Asuka into the ropes and then pins her.
Rolls her up.
Gets a roll up soon after, and I'm like,
the fuck?
That's your champion. Now look, if you want to...
You made her look like a schmuck. Again.
When she already wrestled Carmella, last year, and that it took months to get that stench off, and of the feud, and possibly Corey and Carmella, but who knows? This was not needed.
Yeah.
If you wanted to have Sonya interfere and that kind of stuff, and have them beat up Asuka, and lead to a match, that's fine. But that's your champion that hasn't been pinned actually in months. And they were finally starting to build her up. And look, it obviously wasn't for the championship, but this was rotten.
Yeah.
I don't get it with Mandy. I'm not saying Mandy's terrible. She's better than I thought she was. One, I think Sonya's the better of the two. My opinion.
Yeah.
And that's fine if you guys think otherwise.
And the better role model and better at just about everything,
Yeah, but I mean, Mandy doesn't strike me as a bad person.
No.
But I do get what you're saying. Sonya, as far as her...
Sonya put in a lot of hard work to get those MMA skills.
She did, as opposed to Ronda. Nah, I'm just kidding. But this was not a good move. It wasn't. It made Asuka look like a chump. If it had been where Sonya had clocked her, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get it.
But it's against the ropes where, I'm sorry...
This isn't the feud that we want to see. We want to see Sonya versus Asuka. I'd love to see that matchup.
If we get Sonya versus Asuka at Mania, okay. It's just, there aren't a ton of women on the SmackDown side they really can do anything.
Somebody needs to run in there and dye Mandy's hair a different color. Vince will no longer be able to see her.
Yep, that's true. But honestly, Mandy...
It's like a Velociraptor, but for blondes.
A Blonderaptor.
No, T-Rex. It's T-Rex.
That's close enough. But yeah, this is just not, no.
Yeah.
This was not needed.
Yeah.
Pretty bad. It brought the gray down some. Peter, we're your friends. We're always there for in your time of need.
Alright.
So, Charlotte promo. We don't need this.
Nope.
And I hate this. And I know that's the point.
Yes.
But it's adding so much unnecessary stuff to Becky. It might ruin the main event. It might. It might put at least a damper on it.
I'm gonna wait and reserve my judgment.
I said might. I mean, I'm not going to jump down and, sell my WrestleMania tickets like people have apparently been doing.
We can't afford those. I can't afford those.
I know. Even if I was worth millions, I'm not going to pay for WrestleMania tickets.
Mm.
So then we get Shane and Miz talking backstage. Which one turns? It's probably going to be Shane.
Yo.
So it'll be Miz. Miz's dad's going to be there at ringside.
Mr. Miz! Mr. Miz!
And then we get...
People are missing the opportunity to call him Mr.
Mr. Misdemeanor.
Less miserables.
Ricochet makes his entrance. Sandy gets an entrance in the little box up there.
Yeah.
Sandy, who's not been seen on TV in about 2 months.
The commercial shit that, we made fun of constantly that's still going on. Yeah, they gave Sanity's entrance to that. They don't show up for months.
2 months.
Months is still plural.
No, I know. No, at least 2 months. It might be even 2.5.
And that's the entrance they get? Man, what the fuck is wrong with WWE right now?
That's a good question. Less on SmackDown than on Raw.
Yeah.
But we had Ricochet versus Eric Young. Alexander Wolf, please do not do that with your hair. And I'm one to talk because I have stupid hair.
This was a very good match.
It was that inadvertent headbutt. Like the collision of the head busted Eric open on the eye.
Yep.
It's a good match though. Ricochet got the victory, taking out everybody and then taking out Eric Young.
Yep.
I think they need to give him a new finisher besides the 630. Use the 630 intermittently. Because that way it makes it seem more special. If you're doing it every single show, it will lose its impact.
Maybe give him something that's also... Give him a submission move. Something like completely out of the blue.
Yeah. Something like that. But let's go with...
Bridge into a Boston Crab kind of thing.
Hey, you know what? He could do it.
Yeah.
He could do it. He's just that talented. I do want to say, side note, Casey and Ricochet's Twitter exchanges are fucking
That would
adorable.
be actually a great finisher. Like someone goes for a Hurricane Rana and he reverses it into a Boston Crab.
It would be. But Casey and Ricochet's Twitter exchanges are adorable. We then get Big E. We get all of New Day backstage and Kofi doing a fired up promo and Big E talking about 11 years or whatever, mentioning about Empire. And they've been doing some, I forget exactly how he's
Crazy stuff to
keep that show going.
And
Big E went there.
Oh, whew.
Let me say this much. That's pretty much some French bullshit with what that actor did. If true. Whoa. But Big E, smiling. Big E knew what he was doing. Big E knew.
Oh yeah, he had that devious smile that only Big E can pull off.
We then get Kevin Owens, the same thing from Raw, and then we get Kofi, Jeff, and AJ Styles versus Randy Orton, Samoa Joe, and Daniel Bryan. Samoa Joe looked angry at Randy Orton earlier. It's because Orton offered a handshake before the cameras went on.
But overall, pretty good match.
Yeah.
Really good main event. Crowd, holy fuck, did they come alive for Kofi Kingston?
Ooh.
This is the most over Kofi's been in a while, and he's been part of the New Day.
And, and to be fair, we all knew Kofi was good. Honestly, we have.
Yeah.
Kofi has been good. Kofi was good 10 years ago, or just under 10 years ago when they could have done this and made him WWE champion, but then Orton went stupid.
Yeah, I'm not ashamed to admit that when I was 16, 17, I was doing the...
Oh yeah, so was I. I mean,
Along with them?
not 16 or 17 because I'm older.
Right.
But, yeah. Kofi won. Kofi pinned Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
He pinned the new Daniel Bryan.
Yes, so him and Mustafa Ali share something in common. Besides being massively over.
That too. And also of different ethnicities, so you wouldn't think Vince would push them. But Kofi...
Except only one of them was born in the U.S.
It was Ali, wasn't it? Yeah. Shane comes out and says, that was impressive. Kofi, you're facing Bryan at Fastlane.
Yep. But he kind of built it up. It's like, trying to figure out, who's going to be facing him at Fastlane. And he goes, Kofi Kingston. And your party goes, oh! And I'm like thinking, oh, I totally didn't see this coming. Why?
It's really bad because if Jeff had just remained focused. But B+. B to B+.
I thoroughly enjoyed
B+.
every moment of this. The only thing that brought it This could have been an A show,
Except the Asuka Mandy thing.
but I'm feeling very generous tonight because I was very thoroughly entertained, and I'm giving it an A-.
I'm going B+ only because of the Asuka Mandy stuff, but it's really, really close with an A-. But as far as grade for you guys to decide on,
If you agree with me, or you agree with him, or you disagree with both of us, let us know. There's a poll right here.
yes.
And this poll has 5 grades on it, because there are 5 options I'm allowed to choose. But if that's not good enough, there's the comment section down below, and you can let us know what you think.
And also, yes, do that. There's a thumbnail from the video from this guy.
From the video
About
about this guy.
Which guy? This guy. No, but there is a thumbnail from this guy at the end of the video. And also, again, check out the Nerds NXT 205 live review tomorrow. I will have 3 New Japan reviews up this weekend. But yes, we will also be going to an indie show on Sunday.
Yes.
That's going to be a lot of fun. I will have a couple ranking videos, Mania ranking videos up later this week. But agree, disagree, what we said, do all the stuff that he mentioned. I'm Jonn Ritland, and that is...
The Durbinator.
And yes, tune in tomorrow for his review.
Yes.